All right, so today I was compelled to get away from some of the things that I originally wanted to talk about. And the main reason why is that I really got to thinking about people. And I've been thinking about this for a long time. I wanted to actually talk to some people about it. And some of my friends and I have a wonder. And that wonder is, why do people these days, and it's been going on for a long time, but it seems to be getting worse, why do people act like such dicks anymore? I mean, one thing, I was reading my email, and there was this thing from Morgue, I guess is how you say, the massive multiplayer online gaming resource or whatever it is. And I saw where, and with all due respect, Blizzard, I understand your gripe. You know, people's infringing on your precious games. But, you know, I was just thinking, here's a guy that is smart enough to come up with a bot program. If you don't know what I'm talking about, if you don't register to the MMORGE or whatever it is that I get every now and then, it's just like a newsletter. You should look into it. It's pretty cool. It'll tell you about a lot of cool games, new games, old games, current games, and a lot of times they'll give you like passcodes and keys to get like extra items and that. And one of the things that I saw in there tonight was that Blizzard is in a lawsuit with a guy. I think they said his name was Donnelly, and he came up with a program called Glider for WoW. And basically, you know, Blizzard once again are pissed off because somebody's messing around and saying that they're infringing on the end user rights. Hey, maybe he is. But, you know, rather than suing all these people, and like when they do it on D2 and they do, like, you know, bot scans and stuff like that, and they do CD registers and map hack scans and all that, and they kick all these people off and they ban them. You know, how come Blizzard doesn't take another approach and actually go recruit these people to help them enhance the game? And basically what their gripe was is they're saying that these bots are in the game and they're taking up all the resources in the game, because apparently from what they're saying is that WoW doesn't regenerate itself. Myself, I think that's a load of shit, because, you know, any game that they have ever made, once you log out and you go back, you can keep fighting the same people over and over again. Maybe I didn't play WoW enough to actually learn that part of it, because I thought that you could fight bosses in any game over and over again if you wanted to. One of the reasons why I still love D2 is because you can do that. And they say that the bot program would play more than the average person plays. Well, I have a gripe with that, Blizzard. My gripe is that apparently you don't know some of the people that I know that spend like their days off, the days they work, the days they should be sleeping, and hours that they should be taking care of stuff, and they're on that freaking game every single moment that they can, more than a bot. And I'm just thinking, you know, yeah, they're right in a way, because that's their program, but they could take a different approach other than, you know, sending some dudes up to the house, investigators and lawyers and stuff, to this dude's house. I'd be pissed off too if somebody came to my house and served me with some papers on something to where I just wanted to make the game more fun. And that's basically all these guys are doing, is they're making the game fun. Is it a cheat? Possibly, yeah. It's, you know, but there's cheat codes. It's been around since frickin' Atari. There's been cheat codes and ways that you can get around and make the game, you know, better, more fun, glitches. You know, I remember back having an Atari 2, and if you flicked the switch a certain way and you had the cartridge in, and you flicked the start switch on, I remember doing it like on Spider-Man, where his web would usually be this long, and he'd go, psh. I got it to where I could go, psh, and shoot that sucker all the way to the roof if I wanted to, and, you know, win the game. And I mean, these days it just seems like people are so anal about stuff. And it's not just in the gaming industry. I noticed that, you know, just in life in general, why do people have to be such dicks? I mean, people that you're trying to be nice to all the time, and people that you go out of your way to try to help, and they sit there like they're all pissed off. You know, that must be some people living some miserable fucking lives to be sitting there pissed off all the time, you know, trying to be all hard with whatever problem that they're having in their life. When, I mean, fucking lighten up. It's just ridiculous, man. I don't know why in the world that I even wanted to do this, but, I mean, myself today, I had a guy that I thought that I knew well. You know, I didn't know him like that well. I mean, like I'd go over to his house all the time and everything, but, you know, I've known the guy for about, I guess, a good 4 years now. And I guess that's just my snapping point to wanting to get this get it out of my system, I guess, in a way. And this is a good thing, a good way to use, you know, to tell my friends that know this guy, you know, he's just an absolute dick. Something came up and we were talking about changing a couple of things, and I was like, yeah, man, that was you. You did that. And snap. Oh, you wait just a minute. I was like, whoa, hold up, slow down, Trigger. I was just playing. No, you wait. I'm like, whoa, hold up. You know, hey, my apologies if I pissed you off there, homeboy, but I mean, you know, it ain't that serious. I mean, why do people have to be so damn uptight about stuff? You know, chill a little bit, man. You know, go drink a beer or something. Do something. You need to go get some, whatever you got to do, but, I mean, why do people have to act like that? Damn. I mean, life is too short to be all uptight about stuff all the damn time. I mean, I don't know. I just see it so much these days. It's getting worse and worse and worse, and people wonder why, you know. I read something that was kind of interesting that kind of went along with that. I guess it was like a April's Fool kind of like little metaphor or whatever. But it said, a fool will seek out a greater fool to follow them. And in a lot of ways, that's true, because some of these fools out there, they come in and they want to, you know, be all, I'm Mr. this and that and the other. I don't understand why everybody wants to be like somebody. And I saw a guy on there on YouTube here recently talking about that. What was it? I think it was T2 talking about a cure for fame and that, and he's got a lot of truth in that, about what he was talking about. But, you know, I've just gotten to the point where I got my little group of friends. I don't really want to, you know, I try to talk to other people. I try to, you know, build rapport with guys that, you know, hey, they seem pretty cool, might want to hang out. And then just for some reason, whenever you get to talking with certain people, it's like, man, fuck that. You know, that's not even cool, because I'm kind of the type of guy that likes to, like, hang with people that just like to chill, man. Have fun, live your life, do your job, you know, go to work, make your money, come home, and enjoy stuff. I mean, you got people out there that's, you know, all they're about is trying to go get the most fancy GQ clothes or whatever, you know, whether it be, you know, preppy or what, I don't even know if that word exists anymore, preppy. But they try to be all pretty boy, you know, that's a good word, pretty boy, thuggish, or, you know, b-boy or whatever they want to call it. And all they're doing, you know, in my opinion, is just like wrapping paper on a scrawny-ass body. You know, and that's anybody. I mean, just why? I mean, me, this is me. You know, whenever I'm chilling, I'm in a T-shirt, either got my shorts or my blue jeans on. If I'm stepping out, I might throw on some khakis and a nice shirt and all that. But, I mean, you got people that absolutely, you know, go out of their way to try to be something they're not. And I heard, you know, somebody told me when we were discussing this a little bit, you know, it's just some fake people. You know, there's all kind of fake people. But the biggest gripe that I have is, man, people, chill the fuck out. Stop being a dick. You know, be nice to each other, you know. Be nice to other people that try to be nice to you. Get over it. You know, it's not that serious. But anyway, I don't know. I was just thinking about that, and I'm going to cut it off there because there's some other things that I want to put out here, but I wanted to get that off my chest, and I feel better now that I did.